Last week we went to have a drag race. Apart from that car didn't come. There were 6 of us, 6 cars. There was one car which I think surprised all of us. Let me just explain why I'm doing this video. So there's my car, which has 230 brake horsepower. There was a Focus ST which had 280 brake horsepower. There was a Mini Cooper S which had 190 brake horsepower, supposedly. When my quickest time was 14.8, the Focus quickest time was 14.1. It was a bit surprising when the Cooper got 14.3. Yet it has less power, less torque. Yet it crossed the line quicker than mine and almost as quick as a 280 brake horsepower Focus ST. Which got me thinking, are newer cars, even though they're less powerful, is it because with technology, is it able to put the power down better? Which means that our older built cars, I say built, like mine, do they become somewhat irrelevant when it comes to that? Today we are here with the 2 GTIs. Get away. It would be good if I could get them both. Get away. With the 2 GTIs to compare them, both having 230 brake horsepower, but one costing 10 grand more. Is it doing it?
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know. You got a hamster in there. I think it's best to just start off with the cars. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Brad and this is Lucy. This is my girlfriend. She drives this, which is a Mark 6 Edition 35 GTI, which is running a 2 litre with a KO4 turbo, which is a bigger turbo than the standard GTI, which means it produces 232 brake horsepower as standard. And the whole car is standard. Nothing is modified, it's not maps, not anything. Compared to mine, this is a 1.8T Golf Mark 4, which has a KO3S turbo. Standard, it produces 150 brake horsepower. Modded, like mine, produces... What was that?
I was trying to be quiet. Agree.
Which has 230 brake horsepower, which is the same as this. But the difference being, this is 10 years newer than this. Oh, and I wasn't even going to open the bonnet yet, but she's just doing it already.
I was trying to find the...
What is squeaking?
What is that? That's not
You've
nice.
got a pet hamster in here, haven't you? You haven't told me about it.
I'm worried there's something in there.
No, it's just one of the pumps. That pipe I need to change.
That's not what this video is about.
Yeah, I know.
We know all the list of things that you need to change.
Do you guys know the list of things I need to change? Do you want me to recite them to you?
No, no one does.
No.
They just want you to get a new car.
Do you guys want me to get a new car? I'll get a new car, just for you guys.
Do you want to take the camera back?
Yeah.
This is a new photo opportunity, quickly.
Okay. So you're thinking to yourself, so you don't know whether to buy a modern fast car, or you want to spend a little bit of time, buy an older, slightly older car and doing it up yourself and save a bit of money doing it as well. This is the video for you. I've got my notepad because I need to read it. Let's start off with the modern car, which is the bought car, that's what we're saying. As I say, it comes with 232 brake horsepower standard. It's a 2012 car, so it's not extremely modern, but this is the car closest match for that. It puts the power down extremely well. Anyone can launch this thing. It's just modern technology. It's just a car like this, for example, extremely easy to launch. I'm just going to link it back to this drag racing video, put it on the screen now. The times that the Mini Cooper S got is almost dead on exactly. A car like this, in my opinion, a lot easier to launch from experience than a car like this. Why go for a car which is already done for you, that you can just go to the garage, go to a factory, whatever, what you call it, go to a dealership, be like, I want that, and take it home and it's exactly how you want it. I think the easiest one to determine is that you already know exactly 100% what you go. If you want a sporty hatchback with a bit of power behind it, that's what you want to go for, then you can just buy it, and that's what you've got. And obviously there's no stress that comes with it, where you spend 2 months building it how you want it to be, and then things go wrong, but we'll get onto that in a minute. And because it's a bit more modern, there's usually a bit more advantage in technology. For example, little things like tech in the dash and like the display and sat nav and things like that. Or you go for the car which is standard, which is slow, which is not the way you want it, and you make it yourself. You make it how you want it yourself. It comes with a cost, and for once that's not the price. Some things can easily go wrong whilst you're doing it, which could then cause a waste of money if, like, you're working on the engine, for example, and something goes wrong with the engine, down the drain because you fucked it up. And there's a lot of stress whilst doing it. Rather than just buying it from the factory, there's just stress things, like I said, things go wrong and it can really piss you off. And then there's the bits where the technology is outdated. Brilliant example, me at Santapod, it has 230 brake horsepower with 300 foot-pound of torque, but I couldn't get it any quicker than 14.8 seconds because I could not for the life of me put the power down. Probably because I need a new clutch, but also because of the actual way the car is made for 150 brake horsepower, not for 230. It just couldn't do it, you know? I need to put more money into it to build it the way I want, and then at the end of the day, the amount of money I could put into it, you could just spend a bit more and get that, and then you could spend a bit more and get that to 300 brake horsepower, and mine is still like 250 brake horsepower, you know?
This is your video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you buy this, it's more rewarding because you built it yourself. If you buy this, you're just proud to own it, but you haven't done anything yourself. Done.
Yeah, pretty much. So this probably seems like a really random video. Honestly, last week just got me thinking, and throughout this whole video I base it off of the drag run and the drag strip, and obviously from a standing start, yeah, that happens, but from rolling race, the higher numbers, that's where they shine. So Lucy basically summed it up. This is just basically a discussion topic. What would you guys rather is my question. I respect both so much, and I talk about my car as if I've like big turboed it or whatever. It's literally just bolt-on mods with a map, but it around the same power as the Edition 35, which is why I'm now just asking you guys. What I'm trying to say is that I have no doubt about it, the Mark 6 GTI would have, I just want to say it would have probably beaten all of us at the drag strip, which is why I'm so excited to get it on there, and it will be going on the drag strip in the future. But that's from a standing start. Comes the question, what's more worth it to you guys? Like from a rolling race, I believe mine would beat the Mark 6 purely because it has more torque and it's probably lighter, so it would eventually push forward. But that's the question that we're now throwing. What do you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments below which one you... Some fucking weird sounding bike. Let me know in the comments below which one you guys would go for. In terms of my car, I could keep throwing money into it, but then at the end of the day, is it worth it for me and is it what I want? That's what I need to decide, I think. I'm gonna go now, but let me know what you guys think in the comments and what you actually prefer yourself. The next video is the new exhaust video. It's the day after I got the exhaust, so this video, well, this end segment is from a few days later from the original video. I was a bit worried at first, but there was no problem going there at all from the guys at Full Throttle Performance. The exhaust sounds a lot better. The tips are a lot bigger and they stick out a lot more than what they did, so they suit the bumper loads better. And I'm excited to show you guys, so keep an eye out in the next few days, it will be up. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video as always. Let me know in the comments what you would have done different or what you guys prefer, because this video kind of turned out not exactly as I wanted it, but I wanted to upload it anyway just to get your guys' opinions on things. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.